And then Gene, you're up first. And so we'll go Gene, Ben, Rick.
Okay. Is there anything special about the interviews, or you're just gonna ask whatever?
It's just whatever. We're just
Sounds
talking.
good.
I don't know. I may have some questions that may be pressing.
Also,
yeah, Ben's gonna ask questions too.
Yeah.
Not a question asker. You haven't been designated.
I'm,
Should
Gene,
you
it's
be
nice of you
out?
to call your computer for this show.
I'm going to
What?
also I'm gonna also do I have a quick monologue that Adriana wrote that I'm gonna do at the top, and then so I'll start it. I'll do a 3 to 5 minute monologue, and then we'll go from there.
What about Austin?
Austin's my sidekick, so he just does dumb shit, and I have to,
He goes, yes, sir.
Good reference, Rick,
That's a sidekick from a talk show.
from 100 years ago.
Hey, that's all my references are from 100 years ago, man. I was
That's fair.
I was trying to think of like a new hip pop star the other day, and then my first thought was Britney Spears, and I was like, no. And then I was like, Katy Perry. No, totally. Katy Perry's like, she's new, she's hip, she's hot. And then no, that's also like 15, 20 years old. I am an old soul trapped in an old man.
You couldn't say Taylor Swift?
I think she's
Taylor
old
Swift
too,
is
man.
also
Dude.
older too. Yeah, dude.
No, Taylor Swift released a new album today, though. It's
Yeah,
pretty-
but I mean, like
It's a
she's
new album,
she's
but
still
it's
like
still
been
old.
around for a minute.
Yeah, that's fair.
Rick, I think I'm the oldest person here.
I'm not the oldest person here. I'm fine with that. I don't
No,
bother
I'm usually the oldest person anywhere.
me. Anywhere,
Oh.
just anywhere
Even
you
now.
are.
Yeah.
Anywhere in the comedy world.
I don't look it. I'm
older than
7,000
every 20
years old.
white male that there
Every
is.
background that every background you put, you were the oldest person there, huh?
Yeah,
Obviously.
because she's just flying above San
Yeah,
Francisco.
I think we've discussed it. I think I'm older than you.
No, Ben, I think you very kindly once, very tentatively said, I usually don't go that old, but you might be 35 to me. And you're off by almost 8 years now. So.
No
And,
way.
Damn,
dude.
Gene
Oh,
is
you're
no, I gotta
27?
talk about my age.
Gene's
Me and
20.
Austin.
Gene's
Same
27.
fucking
Wow.
joke.
Hey, you're 27. I'm 10 years older than you.
Aw, that's cute. I'll take it.
Oh, Ben, you are 10 years older than me.
Who gives a shit, dude?
Hey, welcome to Okay So Like. What a great introduction. That the introduction of the show is literally one of the guests bullying my sidekick so hard he walks away. Oh, good.
You ain't the only person I'll walk.
Well, you have 3 shots. If you're watching on Zoom, hello, thank you. If you're watching on YouTube, hello. Welcome to the show. I'm not Adriana. I'm Ruben. I'm the guest host for tonight. I guest hosted 2 weeks ago, and then I was not here last week, and now I'm back, baby.
Can you play the SNL?
Shut up. I have a sidekick, Austin Blaylock. This is him.
I just had an awesome idea and he shot it down.
I'm not gonna play music. This is Austin. Austin, what's your persona's name?
Ruben.
Okay, Austin's persona is named Ruben. I guess I walked into that one. Hey,
Because
let's.
it's a rat.
I hate you. Okay, let's. Oh God. Okay, well, now
I
I'm
can
gonna.
mute myself.
No, it's okay. It's all. This is fine. We're having fun. I'm gonna do this now. We are going to start. You guys can see it. Yes, is it? Can
Yeah,
everyone?
that's great.
Thanks, Ben.
Did you do
We
it?
can see your downloads too, Ruben.
What?
Austin, I can see
Oh
your
no,
downloads.
no, 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 no.
Austin, honor God.
No.
That was the second one.
It was something about ding dongs. Don't worry about it. Okay. Hey, welcome to the show. Hey, McDonald's has announced that the price of the Happy Meal will increase next year. You know what's staying the same price is food at home.
That's funny.
Shut up, Austin. Twitch will enact a ban on hateful images, including blackface, swastikas, and Confederate flags. In related news, Twitch has filed for bankruptcy after banning the majority of its users.
Hey, fuck you. God damn it.
What? You can't even tell who that is, Austin. That's just a generic Twitch streamer.
No, it has my signature hairy arms.
Oh.
Austin, why don't you show the viewers the back of your sweater so that they can see what they're talking about here?
The back of my sweater.
Yeah, that big swastika.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That is a weird Thrasher Nazi collaboration that you're wearing, Austin.
Yeah, it's really exclusive.
Make America grind again.
After going viral on TikTok for bragging about ignoring COVID restrictions, a nurse in Oregon has lost her job, as she should, because no adult should be on TikTok.
Is that Austin again?
That's Austin again. You know, it's crazy. It's Austin. That is your haircut.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I know. My hair's a little longer.
That's the old picture, you idiot.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. That was when I was in my scrubs still.
Taylor Swift has surprise released another album called Evermore. And I don't know about you, but the critics can't stop raving about it. An Edgar Allan Poe joke. Topical. No, you see he's wearing earbuds.
He's wearing AirPods, stupid.
I'm 1,000 and I'm poor, so I don't know what those are called
Also, why'd you pick the one with crumbs on his face?
because it looks like me. Taylor Swift is Lifetime and KFC have teamed up to present the new movie, A Recipe for Seduction. Though the pairing is unusual, it's sure to be a bigger hit than KFC's last collaboration, the Double Down.
Whoa.
Did you guys ever have the Double Down?
I did.
Ben, did you really?
Yeah. Look at me.
Don't say look at me. I look like I eat Double Downs every day.
I was going to say, Ruben, if this came out now, you would get multiple in 1 week.
The worst part is when it came out, I did.
Yep.
I think it's keto though, so it's like so healthy, I guess, right?
That's not.
Yeah, super healthy.
Ben, I want you to look.
It's
Ben,
like vitamins, dude. You just eat that. It's like vitamins.
Ben, I want you to look at that and tell me it's healthy.
Look at me. There you
Okay,
go.
now hold on. Now I just noticed something.
What's
Somebody has edited this image, and I don't think it was Adriana. But if you
Where it
look,
says Pornhub and KFC? Yeah, that's awesome. That was the first thing I saw. Laser.
You just now noticed that, Ruben?
I did not notice that.
No buns, all meat.
No buns, all meat.
Disney
God.
has Disney has announced 52 new projects for the upcoming 3 years, including 10 Star Wars projects, 12 Marvel shows and movies, and 14 animated projects. So, good luck with that pilot you're working on. Hey, that's it for the monologue. Yay!
Yay.
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 Okay, don't sound so unenthused.
Yay.
Are you guys ready for your first comic of the night?
Yay.
Okay. Your
Yeah.
first comic, very funny, always amazing. Give it up for Genie.
Woo!
I wrote an entirely new monologue for this as well. I'm going to share my screen.
Oh,
So you
can
can watch some Pornhub. Actually, I'm gonna just like bomb as quickly as I can. Pornhub has been ruined for me. I don't know. Did you guys see the New York Times article that was like Pornhub is full of unconsensual sex videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
I know. So now I can only jack off to like memories of Pornhub, which makes me really sad now. But fortunately, I have a lot of memories stored up of Pornhub, so my two vibrators are getting lots of action. I love being in a room with 4 guys talking about this stuff. Yeah, don't start so blue. Don't start blue. You'll lose them immediately. There's none of our audience members are on the screen. I see Daisy's face. Hi, Daisy. Otherwise, I think I'm just talking to you comics tonight. What's up? Just
That's
kidding, wider
okay.
audience. Too.
hell yeah, dude.
Oh, hi. Oh, Daisy wrote a hi back. That's awesome. So, yeah. So when I am jacking off to memories of watch on Pornhub, I'm not even going to see. This is. I'll just talk. I actually don't usually go that blue. Like those of you guys who have seen me do such. But I have 2 vibrators, which is kind of awesome. Man, I'm totally on my work Zoom account right now. I hope this isn't. I'm always a little paranoid about that. I think it should be fine. I renamed myself. We're cool. I have 2 vibrators because I'm Chinese and I'm cheap, and I got the second one for free. The first one was, you're also supposed to demystify your race at the beginning of every set. Ruben and Ben, I hope you take note of that. Austin and Rick, we don't care.
Whoa.
And so I have 2 vibrators. The first one, both of them are from Amazon, and I got one, and like it would poop out after, not literally, but it would like stop after 50. Oh, look, B-Man has shown himself because I'm talking about vibrators. What's up, B-Man? It's like Pac-Man, but with a B. Yeah, riffing heaven. So we're traveling with B-Man. B-Man, where are we going? Are we going? Please take me somewhere outside of my. Oh, you're sitting down. God, motherfucker. Powerade, yes. I will take your Powerade and I will raise you. Oh, B-Man's girl. There's another girl in the room. What? All right, turn me to her. Let's talk about dildos. So I'll take your Powerade and I'll raise you. I'm always wondering y'all know what that is? It's fading in and out. What is it? Be human. You can't see it. It says Habitron. It's nicotine gum. It's good. I haven't had a cigarette. I know Ruben, she smokes. Ruben did that. So what? So I haven't had a cigarette since March 17th. When we went into lockdown. I know, weird,
Good
right?
for
Yeah,
you.
thank you. Yeah, I realize that you all are my bad influences. Actually, actually, comedians, none of you smoke. No, Austin, have I seen you smoke a cigarette, Austin?
No.
Don't tell his mom. Don't tell his mom.
We're all on YouTube. We're all on YouTube right now. It's all public.
No.
At least we're not on Pornhub. We'd reach a wider audience. So I haven't. I used to smoke cigarettes like maybe, I want to say I would smoke 1 cigarette a week, but the truth is I would get wasted and smoke like 7 cigarettes every 2 weeks. So that is mostly drinking by myself, which is healthier, right? So back to got all dark in here. You still with me, B-Man? You still with me? Good. So I have, back to the vibrators. I got one from Amazon. Always back to the vibrators. I got one on Amazon. It would die after 15 seconds. So I sent this. Oh, hey, Scott, you're just in time for my second round of vibrator material that I'm making up right now. That's good. Oh, hey, both of our audience members have man beards, which is a redundant term. I am the only, Ruben, we're the only ones here without beards.
It happens. That's most places I go, Gene.
I'm
I've never seen a Ruben.
Ruben's got a
beard.
beard. It's his girlfriend.
Actually, I have a mustache right now because
Where's Ruben?
COVID, you don't have to pluck any of your hairs, right? And at first it was all novel. Like in April, I was all excited that I had a centimeter of hair growth on my face. That wasn't my dad's eyebrows, but now I've just forgotten that it's even fun anymore. I actually almost had a date the other day that I canceled at the last minute because I'm awkward. I forgot to deal with a mustache before it. And I know that Ruben, you hate it when that happens too. Wow. You guys were totally with me for the vibrator material. And then I lost you on the mustache material, which is kind of ironic actually, because that's the most relatable thing in this entire room right now. Dang it. All right, Ruben, I'm out of time. Just kidding.
That's
I didn't
fine.
time myself how long I've been
That's
talking.
fine.
But
Do you want to talk now? It's fun. So yeah, give it up for Gene, everybody. Gene rules. Give it up for Gene.
Aw. Thanks, guys.
I like that normally when I interview people, it's like, okay, so like let's talk about pretty much like what you talked about. And now it's like, okay, so Gene talked about smoking cigarettes and using a vibrator. Two things I have no knowledge on.
You forgot my nicotine gum, Ruben.
Ruben, you chew a lot of gum.
I do chew a lot of gum. We could talk about gum. Gene, the first question I ask all my guests this. Everyone who comes on Kiss Like, I ask them the same question: is which chipmunk from Alvin and the Chipmunks do you relate to most? There's Alvin, Simon, and Theodore.
You didn't even have to name. I said Theodore. I have
Why?
body image. Are you guys calling me fat? Fuck all y'all, especially Barack Obama. Rick renamed himself.
Zoom.
Oh,
Why?
I was
Come on,
like,
Thomas. Reveal your true
Oh, I
identity.
forgot.
I know
I
you're
forgot I
Barack
did that.
Obama.
I forgot I did that, and then I was like, "Oh, she's just shit talking Obama right now."
where did that come from? Oh,
Actually, I saw, and this couldn't. Is it fake? Oh, does Obama run? I saw a picture of a sweaty Obama in running gear, and I sent it to Jeanette and Ivy immediately on WhatsApp, and they're like, "Obama can get it."
Yeah.
well, now I'm googling sweaty Obama.
I saw
I'm gonna
Sweaty
make that my
Obama open up for
background for
Pennywise in
every
1997.
What was that? Talk?
Nothing.
Such a stupid joke.
Hey,
Okay.
look up Sweaty Ruben because it's right there in front of you.
Hey, Ruben, you know that you can like Google this on your computer and then screen share.
No, I'm 1,000 years old. There's a lot of pictures of Barack Obama dabbing himself with a napkin.
Barack Obama dabbing.
Oh, now hold
There's
on.
a lot of pictures of Barack Obama dapping me up.
Gene,
Yeah,
how are you?
I'm good. I'm about to. Oh, come on! Host disabled participant screen sharing. I have
Okay, that's
so
not.
many- That's
What-
fucked up.
I
I have
don't-
so many sweaty Obama Pornhub pictures queued up right now.
How I don't know how to do that. How to let you do that.
I don't know.
You could set them as your background.
I
Can
can
you-
set him as my. Oh, yeah, I can do that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to talk.
Show us your-
work account.
yeah. Save those sweaty Obama pics to your work account. Well, because what's the worst? Okay, what's the worst thing that happens?
Did see a former
I
person
am-
working hard. I think that's cool.
That's patriotic, is what that is.
Oh my God! There's a picture of Obama kissing another leader from Reddit.
On the mouth,
Okay, well, it's from
Oh, I'm
Reddit,
sure.
so
open mouth.
Obama wants it off the internet, so repost it. Oh, cool. That's good. I'm
Why-
glad
why
we
don't
have
you-
the right
Are you
representative
on
here.
Reddit? Why don't you go on Pornhub and search Obama?
No, don't do that.
can you
I've done
imagine?
shitty things on your computer. I'm not doing that.
I think a lot of Obama's porn clips are from the UK. So look up the British Broadcasting Channel on Pornhub and just type in Obama BBC.
Do not look that up. Nobody do that.
I bet there's all kinds of awesome stuff about Obama BBC on Pornhub. I'm so sad about that New York Times article. I don't even get to look it up now.
Wait, which one? Oh, the
you guys are all like.
Hey,
serious
actually,
about
type in
that.
Pog.
no, don't.
Let's just cut this out.
This now
I
can
think it's pronounced poggers.
Yo, sorry.
Okay, look,
I
I'm
don't
gonna.
know. I thought Pogs were, and then this is how old we are. Like Pogs are those things that.
Yeah,
Hell
pineapple,
yeah.
orange, guava.
no,
those
No,
round
pineapple,
things,
orange,
yes.
guava.
The term has been reclaimed by fat ass white girls. So now, that's it.
I compete with fat ass white girls. It's frustrating. Like if it's me and a fat ass white girl in a bar, she's gonna get much more attention than I am. really-
If you guys were wondering, there
That's what Austin
is.
is.
Which is crazy. 'cause
Austin's a
you're
fat
doing
ass white
stand-up.
girl.
I wish I had a fat ass, dude. I don't. I have like a small butt.
I cannot show my
What about your butthole?
phone.
Your butthole makes up for it.
My butthole's huge.
Yeah.
I just want to jump in really quick. I cannot show what is currently on my phone, but typing in Obama on Pornhub has some pretty interesting.
Oh, and right now, Adriana's
Thank
roommate
you.
joins. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks, Adriana's roommates. We're handling the show well. Gene, what?
Ruben, you can't show what's on your phone, but you can show that your phone has a pop socket.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
that's embarrassing.
it's Baby Yoda, dude. Are you
Okay.
jealous?
What's his name? He has a name.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's Greg.
Yep.
That's
Greg Yu.
Greg. You, Gene. Thank you so much for coming.
you're
And
welcome.
doing whatever this was, this nightmare. where all we do is talk about jerking off and Obama on Pornhub. It's
We
perfect.
never once said jerking off. We just talked about
Actually,
Obama.
Gene did.
I said
Gene,
jerking off like 7 times.
Gene
Oh,
said
shit.
jerking off
Well,
a
no,
lot.
but that was in her set. I felt
The
like that's
show as the female comedian. What?
that's true. You did go bluer than most people. It was fun.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah, I like seeing that side of you, dude. Listen, whenever stop smoking.
Wait till you
'cause it
see
makes
my
you dirtier.
gaping asshole. Uh-huh. Thanks, Ben. I just said gaping asshole for everybody. I just tried to talk over Ben. About that.
Gene.
All right, I'm gonna let.
Well,
you
hold
do
on,
it.
Gene. I have one last question. I ask everyone because there's a sleepover motif to the show that Adriana has chosen. So we end every interview with a "Would you rather?" Okay.
All right.
Would you rather spend the rest of your life with a sailboat as your home or as an RV as your home?
Well, that's a great question.
What we're talking about gaping assholes and vibrators. What I can't.
You
can't
can bring
answer
both.
that
Out on the boat or the
question.
RV?
I can't. I would rather have a sailboat because it would rock me to sleep, much like Obama is going to on Pornhub tonight.
Way to bring it back to Obama's penis. Give it up for Gene Yee, everybody.
Woo!
Adriana is going to be so thrilled. Somebody left. Adriana is so thrilled that
It
she
was her
gave-
roommates.
Adriana's roommates are like, we're out of there. Guys, are you ready for your next comic tonight?
Ow!
Yes. Woo!
I'm
You're
not.
not-
I'm not. But
Your next comic, very funny guy. Before all of this, you could see this guy all over the Bay Area. He's a monster. Give it up for Ben Del Castillo.
Woo!
no, thank you.
Woo!
Is there a way I can minimize my screen? This is not. I'm not this. Conceited.
Well, what you can do, Ben, what you can do is you can go to gallery view up top.
Okay, thank you.
You see that, Grandpa?
Yeah, I
Okay.
gotcha. Yeah, you think you're. No,
Yeah, the guy
I'm
who
in the.
couldn't
I'm,
put
I
a
like that. I
fucking
like the
picture of
motif that we're doing is the porn stuff. I mean, like with quarantine, you really have to discover self-love. I think, and then now is the time that it's okay. You know, anything goes. They say. So yeah, go on Pornhub, and I don't have a vibrator made in China like Gene, but I did buy a fleshlight that was made in China. And then I stuck my dick in it, and then it was like a Chinese finger trap. It was like impossible to get out. You just the more you tried to exit, it just grabbed.
Well, did
Which
someone
is
have
awesome.
theirs in on the other side?
Which is how was that?
Did someone have theirs in on the
Ben,
other side?
Yeah, it was my brother. And,
Put that into
Ben,
Pornhub.
I didn't say my vibrator was made in China. I just
I
said
know,
I'd
but
keep
it's
because
implied. Of course,
they
it's made in
needed to be
China.
well.
Huh?
Okay.
I actually went to a sex store and I saw that a lot of the like vibrators, they have like you can sync them to like Apple iTunes so that it goes to the latest, whatever you're into music. But we don't have that for ourselves. So I just got a fleshlight made in China where it just grabs my dick and it won't let go.
Nothing exciting.
You know what's funny? So my brother was on the other end. So for a while, we were, even though he's 3 years older, we were Siamese twins, I guess, essentially. Right? Does that make sense? I mean, I don't know, you know? So
I am never going to be allowed to do this show again.
you know? So anyway, barely used. So I know that there's we didn't get a stimulus package. That fleshlight is barely used. I am selling it on Facebook Market at a very reasonable price. I'll send the link later. I know a lot of comics like to plug their Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm going to put my Facebook Market link for that.
Freaky
Delta
Friday
Studio
flashlight.
fleshlight. Yeah, exactly.
Does anyone use Facebook Market? Well, apparently
No,
there's good.
yeah, it's like new. 'Cause I mean, you try it 3 times, it's still like new, you know. So anyway, I think that's an important thing that you go and try to figure out. I mean, what are you if you're single? I mean, what can you do? You know, like all those dating apps are out of the question, right? Like even Gene, you weren't shy. I mean, it's COVID, so why would you go on a date with a stranger? Tinder already, you're thinking STD. Now you're thinking COVID. It adds a lot, you know. I don't think there's a condom for COVID, you know. Not that I would use it anyway, you know. Let's just say maybe I'm an anti-vaxxer, you know, but I'm not an anti-taxer, you know what I mean? Because I taxed that ass. Ask my brother. We were connected for 2 weeks before we got, you know, surgically disconnected. I'm telling you, man,
When
those
my-
things in China are very difficult to they just don't, they're well made, is what I'm saying, you know. After that, you know, when with the fleshlight, the finger. I'm not saying that my dick is the size of a finger. I'm saying the fleshlight is in the manner of Chinese finger trap. Okay. And the whole time I was thinking, I was like, when we were caught, you know, because you're stuck in there for like 2-3 days, and you're trying to remove it or whatever. So you know, you're just your thoughts run wild, and you go like, man, this is really well made. You're going all around, and then you think of the sweatshop kids that made it, you know. So all the hands that touch the. Are you guys with me on the
Can
fleshlight
you
thing?
take her to the living room, please?
Yeah, I was going for a little bit. I was going for a little longer than I thought. But no, dude, Gene, I'm like you. It's weird because you gave up smoking, but during quarantine I took up cigar smoking.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Listen, if you guys want to come over sometime, I got too many cigars right now. I kind of went overboard. Gene, you're welcome, of course. But leave the gum at home.
I don't know how not to inhale, Ben. I feel like cigars, I would just like barf immediately.
Oh yeah. I'm into that. But what I'm saying that no,
Got a puking sneeze
the
finger
reason
trap.
why I took it up is because like I have nothing to do with the rest of my day, you know. I come home from work, you know, and Pornhub ain't what it used to be. So I just take up. You smoke a cigar, it takes like fucking 2 hours to smoke one. So that like kills a lot of my evening and probably a lot of my life later on, you know. But what's there to live for, right? So anyway, so I've been taking that up too. So I've kind of like balanced out what Jean did. She went for a healthier route. I've been drinking more, smoking more. I've been gambling more. And you know why, dude? I have a friend that was a big alcoholic and he got 3 DUIs. I'll tell you a quick joke real quick. He got to the point where he had that house arrest bracelet, but it was for alcohol. You know what I'm talking about?
Like
You guys have never been on house arrest? Are you kidding me?
Yes, I know
We're
what
all
that
on
is.
house arrest right now.
Yeah.
I have friends who've been on house
So
arrest.
what it would do, instead of like a normal house arrest bracelet, if you leave a certain proximity, it alarms. If you drank any liquor, it would pick up the alcohol content, then it would beep. And he was ashamed because I hadn't seen him in like 2 years, and then he showed it to me, like lifted up his pant leg, and so I just was trying to encourage him. I go, "Hey, Chris, don't think of it like that. Just think of it like it's a Fitbit, you know? It keeps track of all your steps, all 12 of them, you fucking alcoholic." You know what I mean? So that's, but here's the thing though, and I believe this in a lot of other things, but like with you, just trash yourself, make yourself look like shit, and just eat whatever, drink and do whatever, and then like clean yourself up for like 3 months, and you're like, people are astonished at how you look. Like, look at Ruben. Ruben spent 30 years or however old you are looking like that, and no,
I'm 18, Ben.
huh? But what I'm saying is like, so my buddy is like, because he looked like, you know, he looked like awful, and then he cleaned himself up for like 6 months, and then everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, you look so good, your skin's healthy," and you know what I mean?
Which one am I, Ben? Am I the
First of all, you're not a friend.
Well, no, I just meant like, am I the before or after? Because you said look at Ruben, then you described two
Well, I was
people.
going to say that I was just going to use you as an example of like, no one is impressed with the way you look. But Ruben, if you went down, if you told people that you drank all the time, you did a bunch of drugs, you fucked finger trap dildo things,
Yeah.
then people would say, you know, you look pretty good for someone that does all of that. That's all I'm saying, dude. So you want to promote, you want to short sell yourself. This isn't a comedy show. This is like the I'm a Tony Robbins. Okay. I'm not, don't think or talk positive, talk negative about yourself. And then people will go like, he's not that bad. You know? So that's the lesson I want to stop at because I believe that in a lot of avenues in my life. You ever seen like a fat guy that used to weigh 400 pounds and then he lost 100 pounds and it was like, oh my gosh, you look so great. Like what workout tips are you? And then meanwhile, I'm like, dude, the guy still weighs 300 pounds. What the hell are you asking him for? You know, but people care about the redemption.
Yeah.
So don't just fuck up a lot and then slightly redeem yourself. And people will be like, dude, this guy's, he knows what he's doing. That's what I'm saying.
Give it up for Ben Del
I'm ready
Castillo.
for the interview.
Give it up for Ben Del Castillo.
Ready for the interview.
Ben, that was unreasonably on point. Like that was
I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, man.
unrelated.
Child in the room with us, B-Man?
Oh, there is a child.
Yeah, but
Oh,
take
Is
a
that
headphones
or
on.
head right now?
Oh, he says he can't hear. The child can't hear. He can't hear
Oh,
about dildos and
Jesus.
stuff because,
Even if he
Yeah.
can't, he's got to learn someday.
yeah. Show him your Pornhub history.
Dude, I used to go to a
Barack
big
Obama,
I used to go to this big church with like hundreds of
Big
people.
church.
Like hundreds of people in the congregation, right? And the pastor was all like hella dope and all that stuff. And I may have maybe like shook the pastor hand like once, you know, in the like 8 years that I went there. And then, but I was like, this was during my Christian phase, you know, so I was like abiding by the the good book. They say it's not.
Yeah.
that,
Mormon.
it doesn't
Me
have
and
a
Ruben
New
are
York Times
specific.
bestseller. Anyway, so and then like I went to one Sunday. There was a guy that was like a reformed convict. He was like a murderer or rapist or something, but he had he was in jail for like 20 years and he read the Bible and he came out and he did a testimony and everybody like praised this guy, dude. And he like the pastor was they were on like hugging basis, first name basis. And I go, I've been going to this church for fucking 8 years. And that guy, the pastor doesn't know who I am, but that rapist is like being applauded by the pastor. You know what I mean? So that's when I kind of started learning. I go like, dude, you become a good Christian for however long, or fit dude for however long, or a good student, whatever you are. If you're just a piece of shit and you start to be a little bit good, people go like, dude, this guy is he's turning his life around, and they're so impressed.
Ruben,
That's-
I would say that you are teed up for maybe the best redemption story of all time.
Unrelated, guys. I just murdered someone and I do cocaine. So
Okay, well, only one of those is
But
bad.
you still
one is
do it,
cool.
Ruben.
no, I stopped. I was very addicted to cocaine.
I gotta tell you, you're the fattest person that I know that does cocaine. You might want to try sugar-free cocaine, like a little.
Yeah, cocaine is what they put on.
like a little
That's what they put on donuts, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's like, cocaine is what you
Just-
mix into water and it
just
makes it like
starts-
punch flavor.
Yeah, just starts snorting a fucking Splenda, dude. Just do that.
It's just pixie sticks. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. But anyway, I am ready for my interview.
Ben, question that I like to ask all my guests. Every guest that comes on OK Psych, I like to ask them this.
Sure.
Which of the chipmunks do you relate to most?
I know.
What the hell? Can they sing? I forgot that they can sing or not.
Yeah, they
can
could.
sing.
That's their whole thing, dude. They have that Christmas song.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Leonardo.
Okay, if you were a Ninja Turtle, you would obviously be Raphael. Duh.
No way, dude.
He's a bully.
His weapon is stupid. It's probably
You're being him right now. You're being him
Oh.
as we speak.
no way, dude. I'm a leader. I'm Leonardo. Have you seen me around a sword, dude?
And which one do you think I would be?
Turtle, and my weapon would be a fleshlight made in China.
It'd be
Your brother's attached to.
Shredder would fucking, me and Shredder.
No,
would be-
it'd be a nunchuck
No.
flashlight.
Yeah, nunchuck. That's it. That's it.
No, don't set and I both have to be the Asian rat on
Winter.
Ninja Turtles. No other role for us, Ben.
I'm an Asian rat, dude.
Ben, I feel like if you were Master Splinter, the turtles would show up and you just be like, "What are you guys, turtles or something? Like you guys suck shit. You don't know anything." They'd be like, "Yeah, you need."
I'm pretty good for a turtle. Maybe not a ninja turtle, but pretty good for a regular turtle. So, no, I would be. Sorry, Simon.
No,
No way.
no, you are absolutely Alvin, dude.
You got Alvin's fucking costume on.
Ace. Oh.
What the hell are you telling me?
Yeah.
I would say that if everyone in this chat, Austin does look the most like a chipmunk.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
That's fair. Look at those cheeks.
And then me and Gene just look like regular monks, not Chip or anything like that. Fucking,
Wait.
yeah, there it is. Oh, there it is.
Damn it.
Ben, how are you?
I'm doing well, dude.
Yeah.
I'm off the smokes. I'm off the booze. I'm just living.
You
healthy.
look good. You look good for all that, for getting all that stuff,
Thanks for
Ben.
noticing. I didn't want to bring attention to it. I'm just trying to take it one day at a time. As
Ben-
they say in AA.
Has anyone ever complimented you for something that you haven't done? Like, has anyone been like, "Hey, have you lost weight?" When you just like haven't lost weight?
It's hard for people to compliment me. I usually beat them to the punch. You know what I mean?
By complimenting
I go
yourself.
like, hey, I lost weight when I walk into a room. You know?
That's true. You will walk up to me and be like, "Well, I lost weight. You're not even going to say anything," and I'll be like, "I didn't know you
you're not
were
even gonna say
here."
anything, probably because you're a fat Alvin over there, dude. Fucking Falvin over there, which is a fat Alvin, you know, which never got picked up by the WB. Nobody wants to see a fucking fat chipmunk, dude. It's like, dude,
I mean,
This is
that's-
why I don't compliment you.
when you're a chipmunk, you eat all the stuff in your cheeks, Austin. You don't swallow, okay? And that's what your problem was as a chipmunk. You fucking.
Yeah, sorry, I
Yes, it
spit
is.
only.
And I go like, dude, he's like, I'm saving it for the winter. I'm like, dude, it's fucking January. What the hell are you, guy? Summer bod. Anyway. So
Ben-
yeah, I'm doing well, dude. I'm doing all right.
Ben, I just want to clarify that when Austin and I were talking about who was on the show tonight, we were like, "Oh, Ben's on the show," and then we just were doing impressions of you making fun of us for like 30 minutes.
I love to hear it, dude.
That's all it ever was.
That's all. That's and honestly, you've hit it pretty much right on the
I
head.
don't think so, dude.
Because
I mean,
one,
I don't like to think of it as making fun of anyone. I just like to the idea is to just so that the stupid insecurities that you guys have, and I know that you guys have plenty, you don't need it. That's what I'm saying.
So you decide to highlight them for me in public?
Yeah, I just blow it up. Attention.
one of my
Hair looks good for a girl, you know, and I like girls. And that's why I like Austin.
Oh, okay. So it was actually a
Yeah.
compliment. Thank
I'll
you.
tell you what, dude. I'm gonna take that fleshlight off the Facebook market. I'm gonna use it tonight, and I'm thinking about you, buddy.
Oh,
You
awesome.
and your beautiful locks.
Can't you just think of Obama?
Well, yeah, I guess I could, but
One-
I don't want to take Gene's fantasy.
Ben, one time I did a show and I was like, I did pretty good at that show, and I got off stage and you were there, and I walked up and I was like, "Hey man," you go, "Hey, how'd you do?" And I was like, "I did all right." And you go, "You could have spent more time ironing that sweater, huh?" And I like looked down and like my sweater was like kind of wrinkly, and I was like,
It's your
Yeah.
sweater wrinkly. It's a sweater.
"Yeah," but I was like, "Yeah, I guess like probably should have spent less time working on jokes and more time ironing that sweater." And like you just kept hammering it in.
Oh, dude,
Who
you
irons
should have heard
sweaters?
in my head when I was thinking about your set. So to be nice, I went to your sweater.
That's fair.
You should have ironed out your set. It was what you should have done.
That's also probably true.
Anyway.
This interview fucking rocks.
The best part about this whole show is that Adriana texted Austin and I a couple minutes ago of, "Hey, just got home. I'll jump on the call shortly." And all caps, I just respond with, "No, please." B-Man, are you having fun?
Awesome.
I don't. You can tell B-Man's not a like. You can tell he's settled already. Like he's a married guy. Obviously, he has a kid, But
I mean, well, that's not obvious. We don't know that was his
look what I'm
kid.
saying, like, look at
It was either a kid or getting head. I couldn't tell which it was.
Yes.
Sorry, Ben.
yeah.
Oh,
no,
there.
you do both. You have a kid and getting head at the same time. But what I'm saying is, like, if you're a single dude, you know that's a terrible angle. Like, look how fat his fucking face is.
Oh my god.
He doesn't know how it's supposed to be.
Iron that sweater, B-man.
He thinks he can hide it from his. It's weird. Like, some people have double chins. He has a double beard because he has.
We should all just put our camera down there. I have a genuine question for Ben.
Terrible angle.
Oh yeah, genuine question for Ben. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Okay, Ben.
Austin.
Ben. You
Okay, so I muted Austin. I don't know what he thought was gonna happen there, but the best part is you can tell he got very excited to talk.
I was ready. He was ready to go.
can I ask?
Oh yeah, you can ask your question now.
Please
If
don't
you
mute
keep
me.
blushing,
Okay, I definitely won't mute you.
Okay, fuck you, Ruben. Please
you're
don't.
gonna get muted, Austin.
He's just waiting to do this. Ben, okay, so you opened for Norm Macdonald, right?
I did not. I've never.
You did not?
Oh.
I was told that you
That's
did.
not a compliment where you
Let's go with
run
it.
for
Let's
it.
go. Let's just go. Yes.
Oh, then we're gonna have to can this episode.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, now I got to mute Ben.
Well, that's a big bummer. I was gonna say I feel like that's a really good I feel like you're a very good comic to open for him, and if that was like if you felt like that worked really well, but never mind.
Just mute him next time.
I think Sadakran told me that.
I got him. I got him out of here.
Shut him up. Dude. Oh my God.
Ben, I do know the first time that we ever talked, I told you that you reminded me of Norm Macdonald, and you looked at me and went, "Wow, man, never heard that one before." And I went, "No, all right."
No, I said, why don't you iron your sweater?
That was not the first time that we met.
Oh, okay.
Who irons sweaters? I'm still confused.
Why are your
The-
sweaters wrinkly? That's what I don't understand.
My sweaters are never wrinkly
I know
because
because
they're
you're look at Ruben, dude.
Well, because you don't leave them wadded up on your bed in a messy pile like Ruben.
Look, man.
I do when I'm jacking off to Pornhub.
Come
Need
on.
to clean up somehow.
Yeah, see,
Ben-
Ruben
Killed
just
that.
wears that.
Yeah, I'm just like whatever.
Also,
Ben,
a boat. A boat.
no, Ben, that's not gonna be you're gonna have a different one.
Both.
All right.
Ben,
Yeah.
I have a would you rather?
Okay.
Would you rather be 4'5" or 7'7"?
Be what?
4'5".
10-7.
So 4.
10-7.
Why?
I was destined to be in the NBA, and because luck would have it, I'm 5'6", 5'10". I'm 5'7". So I would love to fucking dunk on the regulation court. And
I mean, if you're 7'7", you're not dunking. You're just like placing it in. That's a very large man.
yeah, so are you, but you're not 7'7". But what I'm saying is this. I'd love to be, I would for sure be 100% in the NBA. And I'll tell you this, you may not get it. None of you will. For 7'7", I will for sure be a better basketball player than my buddy Jeremy. And so that is why I would love to be 7'7".
What's your friend Jeremy's last name?
Buon, and he's 5'5".
His name is Jeremy Buon.
Why are you not better than him now?
Want sanity.
His Buon Sanity, exactly, dude. He's dope, man. He's still good now.
Does he play professionally or?
Oh, dude, he's 5'5". What the hell are you talking about, man?
The Muggsy Bogues, dude. Muggsy Bogues was little.
I'll tell you what Jeremy ain't. He ain't black. Muggsy Bogues had a
Oh,
size 14 shoe and a size 15 dick.
The fuck was he, Mickey Mouse?
wait. Pause.
Man,
Pause.
come on, man. What the hell?
Mickey Mouse does have a legendarily
On
huge hog.
Pornhub,
He does. He does.
Yeah.
He's always got that big
Austin,
mark on his face. Yeah.
Austin, I have highlighted your video.
Mickey
Explain.
Mouse has gigantic feet, dude.
No, but explain the hog thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
that was not intentional, but I bet.
Yeah,
Mickey
yeah,
Mouse
right.
had a big dick.
Dude, that's
I
not
stand
even
by
like-
that, dude.
There are people that are 7'7". You should have said if I was 8'7". Then I'd probably.
I'm reading it online, Ben. I didn't make it up.
Wow.
Okay, see. Oh, hey, Ben, I have another one for you I found online. Would you rather have a wrinkly sweater or be a shithead?
Shithead for sure.
Oh, dude, yeah. I wish I were both, and then I could be Ruben Escobedo and run this show.
Hate you. I would also like to clarify. I'd like to point out that in the group chat for this show, Ben referred to me as Ruben Escobedo the turd at least twice.
That's so
That's the
funny.
third.
Oh
Because
man.
you're the third. You have to explain that you're.
Yeah. Well, you can see my name. It says Ruben Escobedo the third. Like if you look at Austin's name, it says Fart Blay Fart.
Yep.
Ben, thank you so much.
You dude.
Okay. Thanks, Ben. Guys,
Move it along, will ya?
okay. Yeah, give it up for Ben. Clap for Ben. Yay. Hey, before we get on to our headliner tonight, give us money. If you are watching the show and you're liking the show, it doesn't matter what you're watching on. Are you watching on YouTube? Are you watching in Zoom? Are you watching later? Go ahead and I'm going to drop the Venmo in the chat here. Gene has to leave. Bye, Gene. Gene doesn't like to watch people beg for money.
I'm Chinese. I love watching people beg for money. Okay.
Hey, Gene, Merry Christmas. Gung Hai Fat Choi, okay?
My
Bye.
God.
I didn't catch the last part of that, so I'll just take the Merry Christmas and run with that. Bye, everyone.
Hey, if you like the show, if you are having fun with the show, please Venmo at PYP Comedy. That's my Venmo. We'll dole that out to the comics. We want to make sure they have fun tonight, and they, a lot of them, this is their work now. They don't have work; they have this. So we're doing what we can. Please support these comics. It's it's awesome. Also, if you're watching later and you're watching on YouTube, send your money to at PYP Comedy and just put the date of the show. Say do OSL date of the show and send it that way, and we can get it through that way, and we get to the comics. Even if they get it later, it's better than anything. I wish they stopped at Ruben Escobedo the second, is what Ben says in the chat to everybody. So does the rest of my family, Ben.
Ooh.
So does the rest of my family. I do have a legitimately funny story about that. When my grandpa died, that's it. When my grandpa died, my best friend was like, "Hey man, I know you're grieving and I know you're really upset, but I have a serious question." And I was like, "Yeah, what's up, dude?" And he was like, "Now that your grandpa's dead, are you Ruben Escobedo Jr.?" And I was like, "No, because it's not a title. It is my legal name. It's like a middle name, or like I'm not a doctor."
It's a very shameful
That's
title.
clear.
Okay. Hey, you guys ready for your headliner?
Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, give it up for your headliner tonight. I don't know where he is or what's happening. Something weird's about to happen. Give it up for the very funny, the very amazing Rick Storer.
What?
Woo!
Oh yeah, he's coming up from behind the curtain. Yay!
Right production value. I came out from behind the curtain like a real stage man.
Wow, it's real. Oh God,
Real.
Adriana's here now. You guys, be cool, be cool,
No,
be
we have
cool.
to- okay, everybody on your best behavior. So I had a big penis fart, and I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to even follow all that sweater talk and basketball height discussion. That was epic. I went behind that green screen like 3 days ago as a joke, and I was like, I'll come out when it's my turn. And then that discussion happened, and it was just like enraptured for so long. I almost fell asleep back there, and now I'm out here to help entertain. I really like doing these Zoom shows. They're actually a lot of fun. A lot of people give shit to them, but these are the fun shows where you just kind of get to like hang out with your friends and make jokes and not have to like really put that much effort into looking decent. That's a big like. I have to really determine what shirt I'm gonna wear when I go do comedy on stage somewhere. And
Same.
I don't have to make that distinction at all. I'm not wearing any pants below here. Like there's nothing. And so like when I'm on stage, I have to wear pants. I have to pick out a shirt. And not only do I have to pick out a shirt, but I have to have a backup shirt because I always run the risk of like getting a stain on my primary shirt. And I don't know if you know this, but shirt stains are the nemesis of fat people. That's my nightmare, is a stain on my shirt. I
100%.
have other self-identified chunkos in the room, not giving me the nods of solidarity. Not that solid, little flabbidarity. But it sucks, man, because there's already this expectation that you're a piece of shit. Like, you walk out in public and everyone's like hiding buffets and hot dog carts and shit. They're like, not anymore. Now in COVID times, wow, I should really update this joke, huh? Buffets? We haven't had a buffet in a year. We're never gonna have a buffet again. Does anybody care that we're never gonna have a buffet again?
I do.
Or were you sick of like eating sneezed on chicken anyway? I don't know. I a buffet was never my choice of food. Like, if I'm gonna go to a place, I want to get some food. I don't want to like walk in front of the family style. Like, that's not my bag to grab the same spoon as everybody else. I'm glad that COVID happened. Actually, you know what? This is a good thing. This is it's all worth it now. Now that we don't have buffets anymore. I don't know. Maybe I'm a bad person. Maybe I want to go to hell. That's fine with me. I don't know. I don't believe in hell. I'm not a religious person. I was just not raised religious. And I think like at this point, if I was gonna try to be religious, I would just have to like pick one, like a football team, and just go with it. And I think if I was gonna do that, I'd probably pick Buddhism, just because it's like super relaxed and chill. I could probably still get away with smoking weed. That's a big plus for me. It's really all I need in a religion, actually. I like to think of Buddhism as like the reggae music of religions, because it's just a bunch of dudes in loose-fitting clothing hanging out on top of mountains and talking about peace and love and shit. It's like, it's relaxed and cool. And then of course that would make, if you extend that metaphor, Christianity would be pop music, right? Because it's super widespread and everybody loves it. But in reality, it's just a bunch of bullshit and no one knows who wrote what.
Oh my God.
And of course, that would make Judaism hip hop, right? Because it rose from the streets of New York to take over the city.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ, Frank.
And of course, that would make Scientology country music, because it's fucking garbage. And I can't. No, fuck it. No, I don't like it. Don't like it at all. I don't know. Maybe I'm a bad person. I don't. Does anybody? Did I just offend anybody? Good. I don't care. It's I'm learning new things in quarantine. I learned because I've been out of school for so long. I never really paid attention to what they were teaching anymore. And I recently learned that they stopped teaching cursive at all. They just don't teach cursive anymore in schools. And I thought that was so weird. But then I kind of thought about it some more, and I was like, why did they ever teach it in the first place? Like, I mean, up until like, not that long ago, like, I guess cursive was like the language of legality up until computers took over. You signed contracts in cursive and everything. Who's not signing a lot of contracts is third graders. I don't know why they were teaching us cursive with calligraphy pens in third grade. Like, we were going to use that to sign our checkbooks. Oh no. It's just so weird to me. I also got a special tip the other day. I was talking to an older lady, and I got a tip on a sexual act. And this tip was, if you're going to finger somebody, just use your tongue. And I was like, okay, that's all right. Thanks, Grandma. I appreciate that. Appreciate you. Good job, Granddad. Appreciate that. And then she proceeded to go on. She said, when you're doing that, what you want to do is use the tip of your tongue to trace the letters of the alphabet on the clitoris. And the last time that I was the lady, I decided to give her that little special treat, a little bit of that alphabet soup. So I'm down there, I'm doing my thing, going through the letters, A, B, C, D, and then I go through the alphabet like twice. And it was at that point that I realized it takes way more than 26 letters to make a woman come. Like, you need the alphabet, you need that weird Russian alphabet with the backwards R. You need to bust out like ancient Sumerian cuneiform on that pussy. Like, what do you like, wingdings? Like,
God.
So I got bored. I started like spelling words. Like I'm just like I feel like it's that game that you play with your friends where they trace letters on your back and you got to figure out what they're saying, but it's sexy. And so I'm like trying to keep it sexy with like sexy words. I'm like hot, wet, fuck, all those sexy words. And I ran out. There's only so many, so I just ran out of sexy words. So I just switched to random words. I'm just like basket, petunias, tablecloth, like everything. And then I had to stop at one point, and she looks down. She's like, "I was about to come. What's wrong?" And I was like, "Okay, first of all, this is taking forever, and secondly, I can't remember how many L's are in parallelogram." 3. There are 3 L's in parallelogram for your next math class or pussy eating session. Are you guys having fun?
Woo!
I'm having fun. I actually went through one of the scariest experiences of my life recently. I was at a Walgreens while it was being robbed. I went to this Walgreens and everything seemed fine. And I walked in, and the first thing I saw was a guy at the counter wearing a mask. And I was like, oh, this makes sense. But then I looked closer, and it was like covering his whole face. And then he was like standing real close to the register with a gun. And like it was straight up him robbing the place. And so I felt like I had to act in that moment. And so I turned around and I left. I just walked out of the store, and I was like, I'm not gonna get shot. But then I got in my car, and by that point I had like enough metal around me that I felt safe enough that I could like call the cops. And so I'm on the phone with the police. And just as the dispatcher like answers the phone, the guy comes running out of the Walgreens with a bag of money and the gun. And I see him look at me through his mask, through my windshield, and make eye contact with me. And in that moment, him deciding whether or not he's going to kill me. And the whole reason that I had gone to that Walgreens in the first place was to get the morning after pill, just get Plan B. So my only thought when I saw him decide whether or not to shoot me was, I might not have to deal with this either way.
Oh my God.
When I was young, I was in youth football. I obviously didn't stick out with the sports or anything. But when I was a kid, I got stuck into it. And part of being in youth football is undergoing a process called the weigh-in procedure. And on the day of the weigh-in, you're supposed to show up in your football gear. But I was getting dressed in my football gear, and I realized that I had no clean underwear. And I was like, oh shit, you can't wear football gear with no underwear because it's made out of spandex, and it will grip your 12-year-old dick and balls so tight that it just shows it off to the entire world, which is great for the coaches, I'm sure, but not so much for the players. I mean, why else do you get into that sport? So I call my mom on the phone, like frantic. I'm like, Mom, I have no clean underwear. I don't know what I'm going to do. She goes, okay, you know what? I might have a pair that's not too girly that you could probably get away with wearing. And I was like, all right, I don't care, whatever. I don't care, whatever. It's underneath football clothes. I don't care. I'll wear them. So I go into my mom's room, and I open her dresser drawer, and I sift through all the sex toys and the pornography until I found a pair of my mom's underwear that I was okay with wearing. And I took them out and I put them on. But it was my dad who was the one taking me to the weigh-in. And when we got there, that's when I found out what actually happens. And that is that they gather all 150 of you 12-year-olds into a field. And then one by one, you strip down to your underwear and get weighed on a scale in front of everybody else. And I'm wearing women's silk panties, like straight up. The not too girly thing was a lie because they were clearly feminine. And I turned to my dad and I was like, Dad, I'm wearing mom's panties right now. He's like, what the, why? And I was like, it's not like a choice I made. I didn't have any clean ones. She told me to wear them so that I could get away with this. He goes, oh my God, what was she thinking? Okay, you know what? Here, come into this alley with me. You can wear mine. You can get away with that a hell of a lot easier than wearing your mother's. And I was like, all right, Dad, I made the mistake of trusting one parent today. Please don't make me regret this. So I go into an alley with my father, and we stripped down to our underwear, and it could have gone many different ways at this point, but he gave me his and I put them on, and then I went and I weighed in and everything was fine. But the weird part was that he put on her underwear too. Like he didn't have to weigh in. He could have freeballed it the rest of the day. He didn't have to he could have thrown them away, like just got rid of the evidence. But no, he put them on. And it took me 20 years to figure out why, because I just never understood it at the time. And it took this long to realize that they were getting a divorce at the time. So he just wanted to get back into those panties one last time before it was never going to happen again. Thank you so much. I've been Rick Store. I'm ready for my interview.
Yay, Rick! Yay, Rick!
You know, I often lament about not having a strong father figure.
Right? Yeah.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, no, you don't need one. No. I'm super glad he's dead now.
God. Oh, I think we know who killed him.
Yeah,
Rick, I loved your. I literally thought B-Man left.
that's what I did too.
Rick,
He was
I
shitting
loved your
me out.
set.
Thank you.
I was trying to pay attention, but as it was going on, I was getting consistently harassed by Ben Del Castillo.
Oh, is the chat blowing up?
Oh no, just my private DMs.
Oh, I see.
He said he said, I'm a jock. I'm a 7'7" professional basketball player. You have the body of a professional Magic the Gatherer. Rick,
Do you play, Ruben?
I've never played Magic the Gathering.
Oh, you could have fooled me.
Rick, have you ever played Magic the Gathering?
I mean, I got a pretty sweet vampire deck that'll knock your socks off.
So yes.
Rick, I'm going to ask you the same question I ask all my guests. Which chipmunk do you identify with most?
Dave.
He
Wait.
wore women's underwear, so yeah, that's dead on.
Hold on. What? Wait,
Dave.
is that was that
That's
the
the-
guy?
Yeah, that's Dave. He's the
But Dave's
human.
not. No, but he's not the chip. I said which of
Right.
the chipmunks?
He's in the Chipmunks.
He's
If
their
you-
producer. He's like the
He's
fifth
in the
Beatle.
show. Yeah, he's the fifth member of the Beatles.
David Seville.
He was giving
David-
notes. Yeah.
David Seville. Yeah, that's me. I would be David because
All right.
I in my life story I would be played by the guy from My Name Is Earl.
Jason Lee.
That's him.
Yeah.
You know all the names.
I am a big movie fan. I love movies. I can tell you everything you ever want to know about
Do you
movies.
only like big movies or do you like small movies too?
Yeah, like Alvin and the Chipmunks
Mhm.
Yeah, because
that was an indie piece, little
yeah.
art house project.
by Wes
By
Anderson.
824, I think.
Yeah.
The problem is Wes Anderson's Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Breasts on this angle, dude. What are you doing? with
Wes
that?
Anderson's Alvin and the Chipmunks is the Royal Tenenbaums.
I just want to hear. I want to hear Alec Baldwin go. And all he wanted for Christmas was a hula hoop.
He did not get it.
Ruben, can you fit through a hula hoop or no?
Ruben is getting straight up dragged.
Yeah, damn.
Yes, I can, Ben. I can fit through a hula hoop. Ben, I'm not that large. I'm a normal sized man.
Yeah, he's
Ben, are you
4'11".
sitting on a hoard of gold because you're dragging Ruben
No, not me, Dan. I'm just looking at his. I
Dragon.
don't know if it's maybe your camera or something.
like a dragon?
Abnormally large.
How about now? Do I look better?
Can you call it a button-up shirt if you can't button it up?
Fuck you.
I was just wondering. I don't know.
I can button it up.
I don't know.
One of Ben's favorite questions in the world to ask people when he sees them wearing jackets is he asks them if they can button it up. He does it all the time.
That's why you stick with sweaters, huh?
Me?
Can't button up a sweater. Can't unbutton a sweater either.
Yeah, hey, Austin, is that sweater
That's
wrinkly?
Great, man. It's just Ruben, dude. He's just trying to.
This sweater's like actually
Look.
really nice.
Ben, look. Okay, Rick, we'll get back to your interview in a sec. Now
Yeah,
we're
no
going to
problem.
say, how do I look?
Ruben looks.
Oh my
so
god,
good.
Ruben, it's
Ruben, you look so
Ruben,
good.
no. Sit back down.
You're a pretty boy.
That's the most cardio you've done all week, huh?
Shut the hell up.
Ruben, if I had to describe your look, it would be that you've got court
A
coming
fat
up.
piece of shit. Sorry.
Hey, Ben, you know what's cool? Watch this, you idiot. Boom, he's done.
Ruben, you look like a guacamole elemental.
Is that a deck type or something?
I think that's the best one to say. It looked like a guacamole element. Rick,
Yeah.
people might not know this about you, but you really like the band Fish.
Do they not know this about me?
Oh my
I don't
god,
know.
you look like you would be a huge Fish fan.
Dude, I've seen them over one time.
Now, the best part is about while we're talking about Fish, you can see that Ben is aggressively typing, so my chat is about to get blown up. Um, oh, it says, "Hey, I'm sorry about all the mean stuff. I actually love you." Oh, thanks, Ben. Rick, with all the time, how many times have you seen Fish?
30?
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, something like that.
Which Fish song? We've talked about this. Okay.
We're gonna get into it. This is all right.
Yeah. Which Fish song have you seen the most? Like, because we've talked
Oh,
previously about
that's good.
Fish, and you say that they don't do a lot of the same sets. Which one
Right,
do you
right,
think
right.
you have seen them do the most?
It's probably a song called Character Zero.
Eric, I thought
that
you were
what-
doing it.
what-
No, I
that
thought
the-
I thought you were like doing an impression of the song, but you were thinking. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, I don't think anyone's gonna know what you're doing, Rick, but that's
Oh,
good.
so the song's like
Yeah, you know that one. I've
That
never
one.
listened to Fish, Rick. Where should I start?
not Character Zero. I've heard it too
Not-
much.
Not character. So where, like me, person who.
Honestly, if you want to do this, I will send you a playlist of Fish.
Okay.
Because this is the thing is, so Fish is a jam band. If you're not familiar with them, they're very they're like, people compare them to the Grateful Dead. They're not anything like the Grateful Dead, but they just encompass a lot of different genres of music. And so since they play so many different genres, when I talk to people and I'm like, okay, give me like your 3 favorite bands, and then I'll give you the playlist of Fish that's gonna get you into the band. Because otherwise, if I throw you like a really esoteric stuff, I'm just like, bro, you need to get into like You Enjoy Myself and Pebbles and Marbles. You're gonna be like, I hate everything about that entire sentence, and you're gonna be justified.
That's fair. Would you like to know what I know about Fish? And Ben's gonna get a kick out of this. You're gonna like this one, Ben. You know what I know about Fish?
You eat them by the schools. You whale. Go ahead.
They have an ice cream.
They do have an ice cream. You know what? That's my least favorite thing about them. I fucking hate that ice cream.
I couldn't tell you what's in it. I just know it exists.
It's a lot of chocolate and then like fudge pieces, and it's just too much chocolate.
It's a Ben and Jerry's flavor.
Mhm.
Oh, that's right. There it
Aren't
is.
they
Fish
both
food.
from Vermont?
Yeah, it is the
Mhm.
Fish from Vermont. Yes.
Scott says it's delicious. That's the first anything we've gotten from Scott in the chat. So thank you, Scott, for being here. I'm glad you think fish food is delicious. Ben, did you want to? Oh, he's typing again. Good.
Fish is Fish like an art rock band, kind of.
What is that?
I feel like it explains itself, like a band that's like ultimately like broad strokes a rock band, but you know they take a little more experimental liberties and stuff.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, so do they have a
but
song called Artie Rock Anthem?
Stop bringing up. No. Okay.
Did you-
Austin's
Did you hurt
rated.
yourself stretching to make that joke?
Literally every time I'm anywhere with Austin, he feels the need to bring up "Sorry for Party Rockin'," and so
That's only
no, he's muted. He cannot explain
it's only the
himself.
last 2 days.
Rick, if you could see any band that you've never seen before, whether alive or dead, who would you want to see?
LMFAO.
LMPHAO.
Who?
Because fish has a pH. It's a joke for nobody.
Now hold on. I would like
Uh-huh.
if LMFAO became a Fish cover band, but it was
Uh-huh.
in the style of their music.
Uh-huh.
But it was
I don't think you'd see a difference.
LMFAO.
I think it'd be the same thing. Laughing
Um,
my pretty hot ass off.
that's
Oh,
another.
no.
That's another Pornhub category.
That's what the pH stands for.
That would have been an amazing SNL sketch in 2009.
Rick.
I like how it's always like we have a question and then it tapers off. There's a moment of silence and then it's Rick.
I'm look. Okay, now hold on. I don't sound like that.
Okay, now hold on.
Rick.
Okay, now hold on.
No, Adriana, you can't get in on this
So
too.
now the thing about that movie is
Okay.
Okay, the thing that's crazy about that is
Okay, here's the thing.
okay, here,
Ben, do you have anything you want to make fun of me for?
Oh, dude, you look great.
Wow, really a whole 180 on that, huh?
this is the funniest thing he could have said in that moment.
I never want to host this show again.
that's fine. Austin's doing it next time.
Rick.
Uh,
So,
No, we're having fun, and
yeah,
by
no, it was a
by
good time, man. I enjoy everybody here.
by we I mean you guys, and having fun I mean bullying me. So, Rick, I was recently on a podcast of yours, which I don't know the name of, but it was fun, and we talked about.
Are you
music.
using my interview to plug your episode of my show?
No, because I haven't even sent you my audio yet, so there's nothing to plug. But there's a lead in here. But your co-host, we played him an album that he had never heard before. If there's any album of music that you wish you could go back and hear for the first time again, or just any media, anything, movie, game, music, anything that you wish you could experience for the first time again, what would it be? We're
Oh
getting
my
deep
God,
here. That's a good
such-
question.
That's
That's a
such
great
a good
question.
question. Did you just pull that out of nowhere?
No,
I feel
you.
like you were in the dark, like fumbling your way through it, and there was a little light at the end of the tunnel that was like that question that you latched on. You're like, I got it, and it was like a really successful light. It was like shimmering.
This
off
was
the
like
gold.
watching A Beautiful Mind.
What you guys don't see is my cue card guy who's just been staring at the cue cards the whole time. Is like he's not saying any of this, and then I finally read the card.
Whitney works like hard, man. Like
She does. No, but so Rick, what piece of media do you feel like would you want to experience for the first time again?
Hmm.
I can see it.
Okay.
Oops. Oh, whoa. Oh, no. Oh, my girlfriends are here. Oh, hey. Probably our prom tape. Probably that. If I
Oh.
can go back and redo prom with Sherry and Artemis and Candor and Ferocles and Janice. And
Well, no, hold on. That
Janice
one in the
too.
back is just Austin.
Magic the Gathering.
Thank you, Ruben. Wow, that's a compliment.
Well, this is Magic the Hunting.
Oh yeah, there's hunters and there are gatherers. You're right.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
There are hunters and they are Magic the Gatherers.
We live in a hunter Magic the Gatherer society.
Don't worry, Austin will tweet that later.
No, follow me on Twitter at Austin Blaylock. It's all hits, baby.
What was that, Austin? One more time, just so everyone can hear it. No, yeah, just plug it one more time, Austin. Come on. I muted him anyway.
Better safe than sorry.
Rick, you are the headlining tonight. Actually, Rick, I have one last question before. Okay, look at how disheveled I look. Ben, do I look better in Rick's background or right
Don't
now?
look at any pictures? Do you have Instagram? You should delete it. Listen, dude. There's no shame in being.
Okay, now if you now Rick's impression is pretty spot on.
Dude, Rick nailed it, dude.
Let me see if I can highlight. Wait, Rick, do that again. We're just gonna highlight that video here.
No, dude, why are you wearing a bib on a show?
No, I
He had
was
just eaten 2 corn dogs.
it was an outdoor show.
Did you tell him that there's a stick in there, Austin? 'Cause I think he ate the stick.
That's his face when he found out.
Anyway, I hate this show.
Rick, you didn't answer the question though. What piece of media would you like to experience for the first time again?
That is
This
true.
show. This show. I'd like to experience this show from the very beginning
That would be
again.
fun.
I wouldn't.
I would do it all again.
Do it all for you.
Thanks, Rick. Give me a kiss.
Shh, not you.
Okay. Give him
This
a
is
kiss.
Ruben from months ago. This is a better Ruben.
I think at any point in my life, Ruben from a couple months ago was a better Ruben.
Yeah, that was 2 weeks to flatten the curve.
I
Ruben.
can wear
can't
your
believe
hair. This
that there
works out
was
in a real like eraser head kind of way where I can wear your hair.
Ew.
It's pretty cool.
I can't believe that there was like the Ruben Escobedo. The first was like, oh, dude, we should make 2 more of me. You know, like they're like, no, man, this is not an iPhone.
I have that thought
There's
all
no-
the time of like this is the sperm that made it. Like this is the like out of all that entire load that my dad dumped in my mom that
Exactly.
night. Like this is the one sperm that made it.
Rick, can I tell you something about Ruben?
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, please educate me.
Speaking about sperm,
Yeah.
he's obviously supposed to be. He was meant to be like a jerk off load. He was supposed to be in the jerk off load. He was supposed to end up in some 2-ply tissue, but for some reason he was mistimed and he fucking made it into
Toilet seat
Someone-
at least.
Some would call that a miracle, Ben.
I don't
Yeah,
think
some
it
would
was a
say that was
miracle, dude.
like perfect planning.
No,
Yeah.
that's not.
That was like
perfect. That's
he
someone
executed a
fucked up,
heist out of his balls, out of his dad's balls.
dude.
Prison break.
Your destiny was supposed to be flushed in down the
Charmin.
some cottonelle, down the toilet, dude. That's what you were supposed to be, but all of a sudden you came into fruition. And
No
Hey,
pun
Rick.
intended.
Rick, anyway. Rick. Rick.
I would be Dave. I would be Dave, and
Rick.
then I would beat up all the chipmunks, and I would get with all the hot lady chipmunks.
Which one's the hottest lady chipmunk?
This is a good question.
Lucille,
Is Lucille actually one of them?
you're gonna have to do that research, dude. Do the
Ella-
research, find out. Man.
What are their names, Austin?
Um,
Don't act
one
like
is
you don't know.
Eleanor. I
Yeah.
think one is Brittany. I don't remember the middle one.
It's Lucille.
No, it's not.
dude,
You don't know that it's not.
Eleanor, these
All
aren't
right,
the
fine. I'm typing in
girls.
Lucille Hot Chipmunk right now.
Ben,
That's
Ben,
my
go,
stripper name.
Ben,
That's
go
also
ahead.
my
And,
order at Starbucks.
Brittany, Jeanette, and Eleanor.
Is that a bridge club? What the hell? That sounds so old.
I mean, they were from 1983.
That's not that old.
I mean,
that's pretty old.
Ben, I feel like you need to defend
That's
that.
very young. That's very young. Very young. 1983.
No, 1983. That's like
1983 is very young.
1983. That's like the dinosaur times.
Oh, dude, come on, man. It's very young.
No, I think anything. Fuck. Rick, when were you born?
What are you saying, dude?
No,
Rick.
leave Ben and his friend Littlefoot and Sarah alone.
Oh, dude. You smell me?
Hey.
Petrie? You smell me?
Hey, Ben, what was it like going to high school with Abraham Lincoln?
That's pretty cool, dude. He was a president of the United States. It's pretty fucking dope.
I hate you. Rick, FMK, Wendy from Wendy's, the Burger King, or Colonel Sanders?
Before I
Wait,
answer
or-
that question, I do have to tell you that at one point I was in an underground juggalo rap group called FMK.
Hell yeah.
Okay, nope. Question's done. Question's done. Don't care about the answer. We're going to talk about this.
Yeah?
Is there any remnants of this Juggalo rap group on the internet?
I do not know. Scott might actually have some, if
Okay.
anybody does. But I don't think so.
Rick, did you paint your face?
No.
Oh,
We just
Uh,
hadn't like decided on a good face paint, and I was 14, so we never performed. We were gonna do one show at a bowling alley, but they wouldn't let us use our CD as the backing track. Like for some reason, the guy was like, "No, you just have to like play the beats and then do." And we hadn't prepared that, so we never got to do the one show that we were supposed to do.
Yeah.
But we did make a CD.
where can I get the CD at?
Spotify.
Yeah, it's if you go to my
Came out
Twitter.
today. It's called Evermore.
Is Juggalo rap group? They're called the Beastie Boys.
We fought for your right to party. Don't disrespect me.
Hey, Ruben, is there a way you can mute yourself and then we can just have a go at it the rest of the way?
Okay. Well, Ben is muted. Okay. Rick, like we do with all our headliners, we ask a series of would you rathers. You have a minute to answer as many would you rathers as you can. Adriana, get on the clock.
What if I have questions about them?
Well, then that's your
You don't get to-
prerogative.
You don't. I
It's-
mean, you're gonna waste
it's
a
rapid
minute.
fire. It's rapid fire.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Ready, set. Wait, hold on. Let me find a good place to start.
Jesus Christ.
3, 2, 1. Would you rather lose your vision or your hearing?
Oh, I'd rather lose Vision from the Marvel Universe.
Fair enough. Would you rather become someone else or just stay you for one
Someone
day?
else.
Would you rather be stuck on a broken ski lift or in a broken elevator?
Who am I with?
Me.
Fuck. Which one can I more easily kill myself on? The ski lift, I guess. The ski lift, because at least there's nice view. There's vantage points.
Would you, for your birthday, would you rather receive cash or actual gifts?
Actual gifts.
Would you rather go to a movie alone or dinner alone?
I love going to a movie alone. That's like, I love that. Though I did.
Would you rather be the most popular person or the smartest?
Smartest.
Would you rather be a kid your whole life or an adult your whole life?
What?
Time.
Fuck. Is that an answer? Is what an answer? Interpret that how you will.
Yeah. Real quick, Ben said a very, very funny joke in the chat just to me, and I don't know why he doesn't think I'm going to read these. He says, does this make sense? You look like Freddie Mercury if he didn't get AIDS, because AIDS makes you thin and you are not. Ben, not the first time I have heard that.
You look like Freddie Mars Bar.
I have been called Pablo Hershey Bar before, so
Earlier, I told Ruben he looked like Pedro Pascal if he died and fell in a river and they found him 2 weeks later.
Yeah. What do you call that? It's not rigor mortis, but I know you like your body gets all swollen and stuff like that.
That's when you rigor mortis is when you get all stiff.
It's stiff. Yeah. Never mind. I've never killed anybody before. What do I know?
Yeah, me
For the record, by the way, Rick answered almost 7.
okay. And just to
mean-
clarify, the high score is 15. So
What?
This is the
Yeah.
SAT.
Come on, Dave.
I blame you, Ruby. You took a long time to read them.
I think Ruben has a hard time reading, and we do this golf style, so this is actually good.
yeah.
Oh, then I
Look, I don't know how to read. Thank you everyone to coming to Okay So Like. Next
Thank you
week we
everyone
have
to coming.
So can I announce the my own show?
yeah, do it.
Okay, spotlight me.
Okay, I'll spotlight you. Okay, you're spotlit.
Hi everybody. Ruben tried to drown me for the bit and to take my show, but I'm here now. Anyway, we have a fantastic.
I don't know why she thought I wouldn't do that.
There's no way she didn't know that was gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean
It rocks when it's not me, dude. This is awesome.
Mute him. Mute him.
Well, you know what? We were going to have a really great great holiday show for you next week, but apparently we can't have anything nice, so it's fucking canceled. Thanks, Ruben.
No problem.
Yeah, no, next week we've got a big special Christmas show for you. We've got a ton of people on the lineup for you. I can even fucking read it for you. Because unlike Ruben, I can read.
I don't know how to read.
We've got Maddie Boyer, Justin Carisi, Natasha Collier, Max Eddy, Becca Henry, Jesse Het, Elisa Lindquist, and Tyler Stannard for you all. We've got a really great
And me again.
No, Ben is not allowed.
Not
Ben, I've enjoyed the cut of your jib, so like, maybe, but it's gonna be our big holiday party, and you're all invited. So come check it out next week.
I did get another message in the chat, even though it is directed at everyone. It says, "Read this, Ruben. You are a fat." So, what a great show to guest host.
Listen, Adriana, you should have me for that next show because Tyler Standard's even fatter than Ruben. So
That's
I'm into it.
true. Well, yeah, you can unspotlight me now because you're still hosting technically.
Okay, thanks everyone to coming for this show.
Thanks everyone to coming.
Yeah, everyone,
Thanks.
thanks for coming. This has been Okay So Like, and sorry for Party Rock.
No, I got him. I got him right before it.
Fuck you,
Yes.
God.
Thank you everyone to coming to us for. Oh my God, I said to coming again.
Gosh, dude.
We're done. We're done. We're
Bye
done.
everyone.
Thanks,
Have a good
everybody.
night. Goodbye.
See Ruben in court coming up.
No.